Hey, so we're gonna have a very muted stream with everything going on IRL, but I'm just grabbing one or two things, liquids, and the like. I'm gonna set the story to start going. But yeah, we are in the last half of chapter 3.
Have you found
Getting
out the
water.
reason for the blackouts?
Though it is just speculation at this point, I believe so. I reviewed the blueprints for the ballet twins and discovered the building's power supply solution is quite sound. It can prevent large-scale power outages. What's more, there are independent power stations underneath the building, which is why it was able to maintain its power supply even after it was engulfed by the hollow.
So it's not because someone forgot to pay the electric bill. Wait, if that's the case, why would the power suddenly go out? Has the underground power station gone down?
That is the logical conclusion. But it is not possible to determine the exact cause of the power failure from the building plans alone. Fortunately, the maintenance file contains solutions in case of power failure. Both buildings of the ballet twins have their own separate central control rooms and emergency generator rooms. Not only can these identify the cause of the malfunction, but they can also restore power to the buildings by switching them over to the backup power system.
Let's go with this. Find the cause of the malfunction. You'll have completed the mission too.
So if you find the cause of the malfunction, you'll have completed your mission too.
Thank you for taking our mission into consideration. You are quite correct. I shall send you the locations of the central control rooms and the generator rooms. Victoria Housekeeping is ready to depart at your behest.
I was closing stuff out. I accidentally deleted my tweet and everything. Big sad. So I gotta rewrite it. Let's see. It should only be a second. I appreciate everyone's patience. It's been an interesting couple days. As you can see, we still have the factor thing going. And feel free to take a look. It's a healthy meal service that kind of provides balanced nutritional meals of different dietary goals and varieties that are fresh and delivered to your house. They're quick to make, only 2 minutes. They're good for you. They taste good. My trainer uses them. I've tasted it and I liked it. So but yeah, let me just get this tweet out and we'll be ready to go. Again, sorry for low energy. It's just last 36 hours been kind of a lot. Stuff. Okay, now we do the smart thing and actually post the thing that we spent time writing. I know, it's a very silly concept. Yeah. Okay. Okay. And I still may have to step away for one or two things. Every once in a while, but hoping we can get like a nice hour or two going. Let's check it out. I'm excited that we made it this far. It's very funny because, like, as much as I'd like to see the characters in trial mode, I've got all these nicely leveled up characters that I could just use instead. But when I first started the game, ages ago, what feels like, because time is kind of silly with it,
According to our previous
test that this
investigation,
actually
we
still
must
works.
complete the following steps to restore power.
Yeah.
First, investigate the cause of the power outage at the control room. If the issue cannot be easily fixed,
There it
we
is.
must switch the building's power
The link
supply
for
mode to
Factor.
the backup system. Therefore,
Yes,
we
I
must
did,
split into
Wilbur.
two groups.
Hopefully you don't get
One
that
to
ad that
operate
seems
the
like it may
central
have just
control
started.
room, while the other team activates the backup ether generator at its room.
Operating the building's electrical circuits in the control room might involve some complex procedures.
How was the rest of your stream?
Lycon
I
would be
sadly
best
had to
suited
dip
the
out
task.
after work. I
As
just
for the generator room,
took
the
a
main
quick
task
nap.
is to simply move
Slept
the
more than I
generators
meant to,
and
but
other
it's
materials.
been a tiring day.
If it's physical labor like moving things, I can help.
Moving stuff or having to mess around with circuits. Tough choice. One strains the body, the other strains the mind. Nah, I want the generator room. Being grouped with Corin means I won't have to mind my manners.
Ellen,
Despite the somewhat uncouth rationale, it's actually a sensible plan, considering the balance of combat strength between the two teams.
So hopefully, Wilbur, you survived that ad, because I think it started like right when you messaged.
Really the strongest in
If I'm
reality.
understanding how the ad stuff works, let me throw this pillow away.
I'll stay with
There
you,
we go.
Sir Lycon.
very well. Everyone, move out.
I didn't realize how scary her fingers look. They.
Please wait for
I,
us in
I
the
legitimately
generator room.
like just
All
took a
right?
nap after
Yeah.
the after dinner or after work because I had to.
Please wait up.
Yeah, no, it's okay. The ads are what they are, but they do help the
central
channel.
control
So
room is on the left.
yeah, no, I was
You
saying
should
congrats
head
on
out as
making
well.
it. I had crashed out and
Let's
had
go,
gone to
Wise.
go take a nap after work just because everything going on. I was just tired. But it is funny that we are so far in this game.
What's going on?
When I first downloaded it, I was all excited because I was like, you know what? It looks fun. No, you're fine, man. I was like, the game looks fun, and I like roguelites, but I've never played any MiHoYo's games in the past. And then, legitimately, I played it the day it came out, and I was like, okay. I enjoyed myself. I'll play it tomorrow morning as well, since it came out, like, right on 4th of July, so everyone was off.
How lucky! There was a flashlight under
And
the
then I played it, and I was like, man, I'm still really having a good time. I'll give it 2 or 3 more streams. And then it'll, that way it won't be like the entire everything for the stream. And after those, I was like, yep. Let's give it a week instead. Yeah, I was like, I'll make it a Zenless Zone Zero week. And I even had the last video of that, like,
The one that was chasing us around?
oops. That 1 week from when I did it, titled as, like, the final Zenless Zone Zero stream, temporary leaving weebdom. But as I did stop playing it on stream. I started playing it for myself, still having a great time. But I realized how far I was. My phone is going off. How far I was over the weekend when casually playing for myself, and said, you know what? We might as well just wrap it up on stream. We've got Chapter 3 is the final chapter currently. We're now halfway through Chapter 3. I thought we would finish it yesterday, but pretty much as soon as I started up the stream, I realized that, oh man, it's one of those sections where you have to
The flashlight from that doll came in handy.
get your internaut level up. But yeah, I mean, things are less crazy in the sense that there's nothing new happening. It's just kind of waiting currently. Waiting for like the surgery, waiting for more information on my wife's granddad, stuff like that. It's just, yeah. But I mean, can't really do anything about it, so just trying to find stuff to do to help take the mind off. How was the rest of your stream? I saw that you got rated by Pulse Echo. I was telling him that I thought the name Echolites for like people that watch him was actually like really clever. And then I went to sleep. Oh really? Who was the second one? I must have missed that one. Oh wait, was it Papa Cheeks earlier? I think it was Papa Cheeks and then Pulse Echo.
Everyone, the central control room is
I was
up ahead.
working at the same time.
There seems to be
No!
a storeroom with supplies
Am I
on
really
that.
cutting out? Oh man, I hope not. I thought I fixed that issue. Is it very bad, or was it just a moment there?
What an unfortunate accident this is.
Audio issues are kind of like the bane of my existence. Patting your mouth. Hold on. Let me try something real quick. Because I've not made any changes to my audio settings, and my internet should be fine. Let me know if that's any better. I messed around with some cables. So far it's better, okay. I thought by moving it to that USB-C port that maybe... Sorry, not USB-C. The USB 3.0 port a couple days ago, we had resolved this issue. But if it's coming back, that implies some sort of cable issue overall, or multiple port issues.
We gotta go help Lyca.
Because I've not really made any settings changes, I'm not really any closer. I guess it could be like a computer throttling issue of some way, but that's the more annoying option because I don't know enough to... I mean, that's fair, but the audio issues are... I'm so sound triggered. I don't know why. Like, random noises in the house... I've always been that way because of my ADD, but like, I get really distracted by noises. But when noises are like off or like where they shouldn't be, I'm like, what's happening? So I hate when like the audio is all scuffy. It's theoretically possible, but since we've had an issue in the past, I'm pretty willing to accept it's an issue on my end. because we had that one stream where it was like unusable, and that's when I ended up moving it to a different port. Unfortunately, audio is one of the things that I know like the least about. I had to have a lot of assistance with even getting the audio as good as it is now. Like a coworker got on and like worked with me for like 40 minutes with settings and stuff. Yeah, the VODs the VODs do save on Twitch. They don't save locally because I know that can be kind of a resource drain. Ooh, I don't know if you heard that, but that's Big Thunder. Hopefully we survive. And don't lose power. I can definitely go back and check the VOD to see if it sounds like it's being captured there. I mean, yeah, it could definitely. But I'm very willing to accept it might be an issue on my end, but I can't do anything about it currently, and most of the troubleshooting is going to involve me probably getting a new cable.
Out of the way.
Because I've tried multiple ports at this point. I don't really think it's a microphone issue. So that leaves either some sort of computer issue, port issue, cable issue. At least based on how I interpret things.
I didn't expect the central control room to be invaded by ethereals. Sir Lycon, is the equipment all right?
The backup power lights on the console are still on. I shall...
And that's very true. It's just unfortunately one of those things like audio equipment wise I know very little on. So in my brain it's like, okay, what can I analyze it with? Well, layer 1 physical kind of issues like cables and ports.
I was talking to myself just now.
Congestion of traffic on the network, or like there being like a... My brain is a bit fried. I was going to say throttle, but kind of like a bottleneck in how the data is being interpreted or encoded or something like that.
That the underground power station is malfunctioning.
So what caused the blackout then?
It's unclear. There is another central control room in Tower B. Perhaps the power...
Yeah, I believe the factor bot will keep going every like 15-30 minutes. I've not disabled it.
Master Proxy, please guide Ellen and Corn to the...
As I said it, there it goes. My brain's funny about time. I'm very bad at knowing what time it is and very terrible about knowing how much time has elapsed, but it's apparently generally close.
Allow me to switch the power supply to backup mode.
Yeah, as you can see, use the link 50% off your first factor box, and 20% off your next month's order. As I believe in the bottom left-hand corner, the little factor thing is still there, and we've been fortunate enough. It looks like a couple people did partake,
Let's go meet
so
up
that's
with Corn and
neat.
Ellen when you're ready.
Interesting. Now I wish I'd been paying
Try
attention
using
more.
night vision mode.
So distracted talking about the
Time
stuff
to borrow
and
the eyes of this building again.
that I didn't see what it wanted me to do. But we'll figure it out. Yeah. That is always the fun thing about troubleshooting, is like sometimes it's like, whoa, this is way beyond what I can do, and then other times it's like, oh, it was the simplest thing in the world. It's just that there was 5,000 possible options. Okay. I'm curious, does the rolling thunder get picked up on the mic?
Sufficient gear coins paid.
I'd even considered, like...
Opening valve.
Yeah, paying attention to chat is a bit tricky. I, as with many things, lucked into a spare monitor that's to the It's a smaller monitor. It's old too. It literally only had a VGA cable adapter to it. It didn't even have HDMI or DVI or anything like that. It literally just has a single VGA. So I had to buy an adapter for that. But it's within my line of sight, so anytime the chat moves, I can see it.
Smell you later.
So unless I'm embroiled in like crazy combat or something, I can generally try and be pretty responsive to the
That
chat.
was such a boring wait. Come on, we'll talk on
But
the
yeah,
way.
chat engagement I
Lauren
feel
and
like is
made
pretty
some
important. It's
discoveries,
Like how the
it and
generator
creating a
was
like a
actually
nice
pretty close.
atmosphere where people have fun.
Terrific. Let's head there now.
Like Trucker Richard does a great job of no matter his content, like no matter what content I've ever seen him stream, he always creates such like a warm and like welcoming environment and just kind of a really nice vibe to his streams. So like even if you're not into, say, I don't know, farming simulator or something,
This is the generator.
it's still kind of fun just to park yourself there for a while and have a good time watching the chat, watching people laugh, just kind of chill.
There's an empty space.
How is console streaming? I know, like, Rex and several other... well, looky there. I was literally just about to say something about you, Rex. I was about to say, I know, like, Rex and several other people stream for their console, but I have no idea. Because I've never done it. Though I do have some fun Apex Legends clips from back when I played on the Xbox that I should try and like rescue and maybe use as clips on the channel.
Corin, Ellen, I'll leave the ethereals in the...
Oh, did I even update my stream title? Today has been so everything. I'm updating it now just in case. I mean, that's very fair. Some days are just like that. We're having a very muted, chill stream today. I got some IRL stuff going on, health-wise, both with my family and my wife's family. And it's just kind of like,
Let's make this
we can't really do anything right now. It's very just kind of like wait kind of stuff. So it's, you're just
to get surrounded in this narrow space. Wow. This is
Kinda
even
chilling
more
and
fun
hanging
than
out.
Karaoke with Ruby.
we're in the last half of the final, currently released chapter. So.
Ready.
Oh, that would be annoying. Not to try and push you towards it, but are you planning on getting a PC at all? Like, don't you... I guess... My question... I'm trying to figure out how I got there. I think my brain was like, how does he moderate in channels? Because I think he mod for like Mystic and maybe a couple other people. Is that right? Yeah, you can definitely add a camera if you want, Wilbur. I'm pretty adamant that I don't really want to...
Identifying return route.
I don't have a good time looking at myself, and I don't really enjoy being perceived that much. So being a disembodied voice, maybe in my PNG tuber,
You're so reliable, Corin.
is about all I'm really looking for. I actually got my PNG tuber back, and I got it to the point where it can like
Let's use night vision mode to find a way
talk
through.
and all that.
Let's use night vision mode to find a way through.
But I've not messed with it a ton since getting that set up. How do you moderate? Just out of curiosity, like logistically, I don't actually know because I've never used the console for streaming or really anything but playing games or watching like video content. How does one moderate from the... Oh, you do it from your phone, don't you? I appreciate that,
I'll
Wilbur.
leave it to you, little Corin.
Yeah. As I was saying the words, I was like, mechanically, it would make way more sense to be doing it from the phone. Let's see.
Let's use night vision
There
mode to
it
find a
is.
way through.
Are they big updates? I take it they are based on the all caps. And it's good to know that my updates have prevented you from to Nightbot have prevented you from getting
All this getting thrown around.
timed out for all those dangerous capital letters. When I set that up, it was literally just I'm setting it up real quick and I'm heading out of
Leave
the
this
house for a
field
while,
with me.
so it just kind of built up like that. But then people kept getting timed out, which I didn't like
Hey, Wise, let's
because
lend
they
a
weren't
hand.
doing anything wrong.
Returning Fisher
Yeah.
located.
I
Let's hurry back and
I
get that
changed the
generator
maximum
running again.
amount of characters while doing all caps that would trigger Nightbot. So if someone did a whole long thing in all caps, it would still cause a problem. Big thunder, but it's not gonna get you for something as simple as just like laughing in all caps or something like that. Because not all caps isn't always inherently bad. Sometimes it's just high emotion. And if anyone was being bad anyways, we can time them out ourselves or ban them. So I didn't feel like I needed Nightbot doing it too much. It's not like we got dozens upon dozens of people in here and it's hard to see what everyone's saying. Man. I know Palm is still very jealous. He was talking about re-rolling his whole account
Lights are on now.
because he's not gotten the shark girl that he wants. But I think he should be more patient. He's only done 4 10 pulls. Like, I probably did like 8.
All that effort wasn't for
Right,
nothing,
that
after
happened to like 3 or 4 people I know, and then I was like, oh man, I'm sorry. That is a lot of update. I wonder
All
why.
right, great job.
We turned on the light.
The preparations are all done.
Good work, everyone. Wise, let's contact the control room.
Ah, wonderful. You've made contact. How's the situation at the generator room?
There were some slight hiccups.
I did not eat
but
before the
copy that.
stream because there's some
Please
stuff that I
press the
need
switch.
to make.
I'll be here to monitor the
Like
power.
I think I have some like jalapeno chicken burger patty things that I need to make.
Lights came on.
So I didn't want to like
The
fill
building
up on
is now gradually
snackies.
being restored. To prevent the control room in Tower B from affecting the power supply, I have isolated the power supply for Tower A. Let's meet up in front of the atrium and head to Tower
What kind of
B.
Takis are they?
Hopefully, we'll find more
Because I do
information
like
about your
spicy
friend
food
once
a
we
lot.
arrive.
I had
The building's
some
lights
sort of
are
paneer
coming back
dish.
on, but it'll
So I had
take
like
some
curry
time.
for lunch.
Master Proxy, the nearby gate is now open.
It's not
And
the
I will
one that
head
comes
to
with
you
a
at
lot of
once.
spinach though. I don't really like that
Night
one.
vision mode is disabled due to a switch in the power supply.
Let's go. Let's go on to adventure and a little bit of violence maybe and adventure. Oh no, spoopy.
Use the lights to stop these guys.
Avoid them. We shouldn't get distracted now.
You think you're so slick with it.
More just keep coming.
Lycon, has the power still not been restored?
Yeah, I have like a whole series of like various different hot sauces and powders
Master
and
Proxy,
stuff
I apologize
to
for my late arrival.
add extra spice to my food. I think even with the curry, I
Aaron,
used a little bit of
Corin,
like
Thank you for your hard
ghost
work.
peppery
That's
kind
the
of
passage to the atrium.
spice. I don't remember exactly what else in
Now
it.
that
It's
we're
some
all
mix
here,
that I
let's
got from my
charge.
in-laws, but I do love it. I had a big thing of it was just mac and cheese, but I still like to call it craft dinner. But they one of the days that my wife was out, so it was just me. So I just made a big pot of it, and I always love to make it so spicy. That's so good. Oh.
It opened. Great.
It's thanks to our great.
Sometimes the
gun that we can
controller
restore
vibrates
power so
violently
quickly.
against my ring, and you
Our
can just hear.
master will surely be grateful too.
Oh, don't mention it. What's that up ahead?
It's a big pick.
This is...
Do you recognize this?
Is that
backpack?
Rain's
Yeah,
backpack?
this is definitely Rain's. So she really has been here. There might be some clues inside.
I was gonna say that
Music.
I do love strings.
It's a playback device. It seems to be on a timer. It doesn't look dangerous.
Watch out!
Oh no. That's creepy looking. There's the factor bot. I don't actually know how long it's supposed to keep the factor bot in. If it's supposed to be for the whole event of the sponsorship. But I mean, if it's not, let me know if you feel like it's too intrusive or not. It's just set to go every like 15 or so minutes.
I suppose we should oblige.
Master Proxy,
Oh.
please find somewhere safe to hide. Allow us to take care of this aggressive guest.
Eek. Man, it has really wedged me up in this corner.
Intermaneuver. It's very big spike. These flames never die.
It being the first time I've done anything like this, I wanted to make sure it wasn't too annoying. I don't know how often I'll take sponsorships. I don't want it to be like the whole purpose of streaming.
Take this.
Like, obviously I want to make some money on it, but as I said when I took the one that I did, like, I'm not going to take it for just anything.
Let's do our best, everyone. Supporting fire. A weak spot.
I don't want to ult because I'm scared that there's a phase 2. And we're getting by. You know, that's a dodge move. That's not a. What we've learned is that is a dodge move, not a move where you can kind of just counter.
Do you like that?
This should finish it. Yeah, so even before I got affiliate, there was a Raid Shadow Legends offer when I was getting close. I'm sure it's fine to talk about those, because they're not really in the same kind of realm, but as like the factor one that I'm doing right now. But I thought it was funny that I got one, and then I was like, should I take it? And then I was like, well, no, because I don't play the game. I think it'd be more alienating than anything else. Like, I didn't want to take it just to take it. I get why she's such a popular character.
Conscious.
So there are people here besides us. But who are they?
Yeah, my thing is, like I said, even since becoming affiliate, I like a bunch of mobile ad offers came through for like games,
She needs help.
but
It's nothing. She's just asleep.
I don't really play that many mobile games, and I don't really have like that much interest in it. So
It doesn't appear that they'll be waking
pass.
up
I'll
anytime
just pass
soon.
on it. So
We should get them out of the hollow.
I would take an offer for this game because clearly I play it a lot. It's been most of what I played the last 2 weeks. But no, I think Factor was a good choice for me and a good fit. Because even though with stuff I haven't been the most consistent with doing my 5Ks, because for a while I was back to doing them every day.
Good, you're back. Are you and Eos okay? No
I
injuries?
do believe in like trying to maintain a good balanced diet, as it's important to
We're both fine.
feeling good and
My apologies, Master.
keeping one's health good.
As I was
So
still processing hollow data,
I probably
I did
would
not
have had a
detect
more
the
eloquent
approaching
way of
enemy
saying
heat
that on
signals
another
in
day,
time.
but today is just kind of like, wow.
It's not your fault, Fairy. Just keep processing.
Thank you for trusting in me, Master.
Ethereal's in the atrium, then a bunch of unidentified armed individuals show up? What looks like things with Rain aren't that simple. I wonder what Victoria Housekeeping thinks about things. So what do we do now?
Looks like we'll have to talk to Victoria Housekeeping first.
Yeah.
But yeah, are there any games
think
that
we're
any of you guys are
deliberately
excited
keeping
about coming out
secrets.
soon?
I want to go
I
check
currently
on
can't
Ellen,
really
too.
buy any extra
If
games,
she
but
hadn't acted,
it
You're
is
right.
interesting
We
to
should
see what
definitely
all
thank her.
people are excited
Well,
about.
Ellen seems to like candy, and we bought a lot recently. Why don't you bring her some?
Yes.
It's not a
Feed
very
her
expensive
candy.
gift, but it'll at least show our appreciation.
She did have a thing in one of the sessions I played off stream where she talked about how like she uses candy to keep her energy up. Let's go back to it. What are those? I mean, sometimes hearing about games that like people are excited for, even if they're not new, they're just new for them, is still cool because the gaming industry is so huge nowadays. It's just passed out on the bench. Also, this character for the police banner always looks like Hatsune Miku to me. I know it's not, but ooh, those were gonna be some of the last Final Fantasy games I got to because they were so new. I actually have Final Fantasy 15 with the DLC, and I have Stranger of Paradise, Final Fantasy 0, and Final Fantasy Type 0. So I was going to play those, and then just continue on to 16, to the 7 remakes. I dread having to try and play Final Fantasy 7 Dirge of Cerberus, but for my own sanity, I must.
What's going on here?
Did you ever play Dirge of Cerberus?
Guide, you're here. Please don't mind us. Our guest just woke up and wanted to leave without permission. So we asked him to stay for a while.
Sir Soldier, as a member of a rebel army, you should be well aware of the consequences if we turn you over to public security.
Counterpoint,
If you
I
tell
have
us
a
the
silly
truth
hat.
as to why you were at the Ballet Twins, we may just let you go.
Yeah.
All right then. Well, our units.
They had that
on
on the PlayStation 2 they had that spin-off game
Tower B of the ballet.
of Final
Be
Fantasy
more
7
specific, please.
focused on Vincent.
I'm just
That was
surprised.
a
How
third
those
person
specifics? A few of us
like
were
action
tasked
RPG
with
shooter,
guarding the perimeter.
which was
We found
wild.
someone that
It was a
entered
very
the ballet
wild
twins.
decision of them to
We
be
would
like, yep,
prevent them from getting too close to Tower B.
let's do it. Oh, I also gotta play,
So
what's
you're
it
the ones
called?
who caused the blackout.
The remake of
Yeah.
the Final
First,
Fantasy game that
I
was
thought you
originally
were
on the
all just
PSP.
explorers messing around,
The one
and I could
about
just scare
Zack.
you into staying away. I didn't expect you'd get the power back on so quickly. Our squad leader said, with your kind of power, you're
I still have my
definitely not
PS2
ordinary
and my
people.
memory cards. I might be able to do what I did with Final... Yes, Crisis Core. I may be able to do what I did with Final Fantasy X,
Wait, that girl.
where I
Where's Rain?
pop
What have you
back
done
in
to
there
her?
and realize, oh man, I've got a save file already over halfway through the game. Okay, let's just look up what led up to this so that we know what we're doing, and we go.
I take it you're admitting to kidnapping Miss Rain. Rena, keep pressing him for
It's a shame
details.
Rex is in here. We have a
Master
lot of like
Proxy,
Cohen
may we
time.
talk in private. I'm sure someone with your intellect knows what I want to ask next.
You want to know who Rain really is?
Precisely. Rebels have occupied the Ballet Twins, and Rain seems to be quite important to them. If you are reluctant to share information openly with us, it's likely to impact our next move.
Next move? Does that mean you're still willing to work with us, instead of leaving it all to public security?
I'm sure you understand our employer is quite well known in New Eridu. As representatives of
Oh,
our
same.
employer, if we depend
I don't know
on
if you've ever
public
caught Base
security for a
Spitty's
simple
streams,
task like
but he's been playing through
property
Tales of
maintenance,
Arise and stuff like that.
Victoria Housekeeping
I
cannot allow
loved
such
playing
idle
through Tales
gossip
of
to
Symphonia
arise,
with my
tarnishing our master's reputation.
with family members back in the
Since we've
day.
confirmed Miss
I'm
Rain
also
has been
big
kidnapped,
on Shin Megami
Victoria
Tensei and
Housekeeping
Persona,
cannot stand
and
by and watch criminals use our master's property.
every once in
for
a while
such
I get
misdeeds.
the just desperate
So,
urge to be like, you know
in
what, I
other
should
words,
play like the Star
we share
Ocean
the same
games
goal.
or the
As I said before, if you wish to
oh,
work
what was
with
the
us,
other one?
I
Like
hope
Etrian
you'll be
Odyssey.
honest with us.
I love like Deskaya and all those like Nipponichi
Thanks, Lycon.
tactical RPGs.
I get what you mean.
It's just I have so much
We wanted to
less
keep your
time.
secrets.
I guess I have more time now that I'm streaming.
Now's not the time for hiding things.
I think I have a copy of The Last Hope as well.
Is actually a hacker.
I got stuck
If you
very
chose
far
us to
into
count
the
for
game
public
ages
security,
ago, and I
we'd
never
have been in
proceeded
real
past
trouble.
that,
I see.
which is a shame because I think I lost that
If
save
Miss
file.
Ring is a hacker, then they must
What
have
was the other one I
kidnapped
was
her
thinking of
because they
besides
knew
Star
her
Ocean?
abilities. And the Ballet Twins rooftop is the perfect location to transmit messages.
I don't remember.
Those thugs are still guarding the building,
Tales, Star
which means their mission's still
Ocean.
ongoing. We need to save Rain as soon
There's
as possible.
I need to.
Victoria
Maybe I'll do it in
Housekeeping is of the
October for
same
morbid
mind.
reasons.
I'll make
But I
preparations
need to
for the
go
rescue.
through and
Please wait for further
replay
contact.
and actually play the final version that they just released of the .hack GU games. I never played the original, but the GU ones with Haseo the Killer, the player killer. I'm trying to think what else. There's a scared part of me that's like, man, the Trails series has been going on for a long time. Wouldn't that be fun? And then I think it's really my brain just doing the thing where it says, what if we just give you homework? I don't know what it is about my brain that never is like, we can let us just chill. Like, it comes across on here that I'm very chill. But I have a very hard time just being like, yeah, I'm just gonna like gently dip my toe into like a series. It can be like one book. Instead, I'm like, yeah, what if I spend over a decade reading every Star Wars thing from the beginning of the Dawn of the Jedi era all the way to like the Legacy era? It'll only take me like 10 to 12 years of committed effort with lots of looking stuff up. Doesn't that sound fun? Oh, we have some downtime? Yeah, what if we just decided to really get into like Doctor Who and start watching all the way from the 60s? I have a work friend who once described it as like, my brain needs an irritant to like focus, and so it just picks like franchises that are homework. That way I constantly have something. Let's head out. I mean, I have been doing that. I did both of those things actually. I did it with Gundam too. I've seen every Gundam franchise. That's a lot. I've read 270 plus Star Wars books. And I've seen every Doctor Who all the way from, well, episodes that actually exist still. Not ones that were burned because the BBC was like, yeah, we don't need this anymore. All of the episodes that existed from the 60s all the way up to Peter Capaldi's last season.
Rena and I have been monitoring several of the
Yeah, I know. It's a thing. That's why when I'm like, maybe the Trails series will be fun. I was like, is it fun?
Indeed.
Or is my brain like, yay, more
Now out
homework?
of contact. They've undoubtedly
Look at that
heightened
factor
defenses.
link. Using the
I'm
link
afraid
gives you
this operation
50%
is
off your
likely
first
to
factor
involve
box and
a direct
20% off your
confrontation.
next month's order.
We'll need to break through the enemy's defenses as quickly as possible to save Miss Rain.
It's the same thing with
lead the
what's
way.
that universe that I like, but I keep a distance
Master,
from,
I have good news.
which isn't Star
I
Wars.
have finished decoding the building's holodata.
Oh,
and can now
Warhammer.
detect
I
signals in real time.
love the lore in the Warhammer and Warhammer 40k
finally
stuff.
get a full
I'm not really
proxy,
in with the
everyone.
community. I mostly like things like Blood Bowl and Vermintide, and like I think the story and world
Master,
building is so
I have
cool.
located the nearest biothermal
But
signal.
man, is it a lot of books dating all the way back to the
Aaron knows something
80s.
about rain.
It's like redoing Star Wars all over again.
Can't open it. Try taking a look with night vision mode.
Night vision mode. I think we can stomp on these guys to get rid of them a little bit while we're ghosty mode. Which game? Because I know they have like, one of the things I like. Oh, KOTOR is so good. We were talking about KOTOR precedents while welcome back, Rex. We were talking about KOTOR precedents while we were watching The Acolyte last night, because there was something in there, and I started like busting out some like deep cut lore from KOTOR and stuff.
Can't get through here. Let's find another one.
Master, I have found a torn in many of your favorite
What you
video
gonna stream
games
later?
using items.
There are quite a few little ones blocking the way in Tower B.
Let's sneak on by these little guys. Yeah, KOTOR does have a good, it does have a very good twist, and it just did so much for like narrative storytelling. There are a few games that I feel like really need like HD remakes. Like there are some games that I'm like, oh man, we don't need an HD remake of this. This came out 3 years ago. Like The Last of Us 1, I really liked The Last of Us 1. I have great memories of playing that with my wife when we were still in university, but I'm gonna be honest, it didn't need a remake on the current gen consoles. It was only out like 5 or 6 years prior. But there, like things like Legend of Dragoon or like KOTOR, or there's a couple other games.
It looks fragile. Let me break it.
So what you do is, if it was me, Rex, what I would do is I would look at my amount of games and pick the weirdest thing. And I know you say you don't have any weird games, but counterpoint, what if you did?
Watch out, everyone. The enemies are up ahead.
You could always play that Amnesia game and get spooky scared again. I want this thingy.
I think I heard something.
It's me, the violence.
People from the atrium! We can't let them ruin our plan! Gentlemen, please give up fighting and surrender.
Out of the way.
I mean, that's fair. There's an interesting thing that I had thought about is when I played Wuthering Waves, mostly what I played is like Ship of Fools and Loop Hero before that. And even though Wuthering Waves was newer and like more popular, I got more overall views, I think, with Ship of Fools, because the category is less crowded. Like, that's not a one-for-one. There's probably other factors involved there, but it's interesting with games where there's more people streaming it. I feel like you're more likely to get drowned out by like bigger names, more established people. But if like there's only 3 people in Ship of Fools, you're more likely to catch some of that viewership. Which I am definitely going back to Ship of Fools soon. Like maybe it'll be what I stream once I finish the story of Zenless Zone Zero up to this point. Yeah, and hasn't there been a lot of, like, not controversy, but, like, issues with, like, isn't it on indefinite hiatus right now or something? I've not been following it closely. There's just been too much going on, but I remember there was something going on that made it seem like it was unlikely that it was coming anytime soon.
Get out of my way!
The Legacy of Kain games also need remade, but that's gonna be tricky, because Legacy of Kain 1 is nothing like the other ones, because it's like a PlayStation 1 kind of top-down-ish kind of game, and the other ones are like full-on action, exploration kind of stuff.
Oh dear, leaving so soon?
But the Legacy of Kain games are some of like the best narrative storytelling I'd seen on the PlayStation 1. Like, it's so good, and the fact that it's borderline just a lost IP is kind of sad to me.
Mr. Lycon?
I think Square Enix owns it now because they own Eidos.
But there's no sign of Mr.
But all they
Rain.
really did was make that Nosgoth
Looks like these are
free
just the
action
henchmen.
shooter
The hostage must be with their leader.
kind of game,
Lycon, what's this device
ages
they had
ago.
on them?
Which is,
Looks like some kind of
I heard it was
transmitter.
fun, but like what I liked about
You are correct.
it,
This is a
about that
military
universe
issue
was the
G03
storytelling, like
multi-frequency
the setting of
signal transmitter.
Nosgoth and like
It's quite
the 9
powerful.
pillars that
Along
balanced
with the right multimedia
and kept the
devices,
world in
it could
flow,
even
and the
aid
guardians of
intelligence
those
operatives in
pillars,
hacking
and
into high-level
how
security
Kain
systems.
became a vampire, and like corrupt
surprised you
was
didn't
one
know
of
about
maybe
this
one
sort
of
of
those, or
thing.
the child of one of the
What kind of work do you
guardians,
usually
but became
do?
a vampire, and because he never died,
I
it corrupted the
apologize if
pillars,
that
and
surprises you.
his cadre of
For housekeepers
vampires,
such
and
as
how
us,
they
this
started
is
to
simply common
evolve,
knowledge.
leading to Raziel growing wings, and Kain
Well, at least now we can
angry
confirm
that
they kidnapped
Raziel
Ray
evolved
for
before him,
hacking
like tore
abilities.
his wings off and cast him down,
Hey, I found
to
this
which he
for all the
became like
enemy's
a
crap.
wraith that like
Wait,
hunted the
Isn't
undead
that the airship
instead.
the court uses?
Timetables, route maps. They even have hardware diagrams of the integrated control system.
Neat stuff for the PlayStation
Master,
1 and 2
there's
era.
an incoming call from Billy. Allow me to connect you.
Hey, manager, is that you? We've got trouble! Things just went down big time on the airship!
Why is everyone like
Calm
asleep?
down, Billy. Tell us what happened.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
they're kind of hard to play right now because they're a little bit janky. Like they're on Steam, and they're usually pretty cheap as well. I think during the Steam sale it was like $3 for one of them. But if you watch a lore video on it, or if you watch where someone cuts all of the like cinematic and like storytelling parts together, it's a great and wild ride. I love those games.
It's flying straight toward the hollow where the ballet twins are!
Oh no.
Won't be long now until we plunge straight in!
Gonna cover up
What do I do,
the cover up
manager?
with another
Should
cover
I
up.
report it? Will they even believe me?
Based on what Mr. Billy said, the airship route was changed a while ago, but nobody on the outside has heard about it.
I love the music in this franchise.
Looks like
Or in
this
this
is
game.
Rain's handiwork.
It does just
She not
remind
only
me of
took
like
control
Persona
of the
music.
airship, but she must have.
Hang on, what are you guys talking about? What's Rain got to do?
Long story short, Mr. Billy, Miss Rain was abducted by a group of rebels, and they used her to control your airship.
What? Wait, if it really was Rain, I don't think PubSec can handle it. Oh no, is this the end?
There's only one person that can deal with this.
The proxy is right. Victoria Housekeeping is currently with the proxy, and if we can save her in time, we may still...
Seriously? Lycon? Manager? Do you really think so?
Don't worry, we'll save the airship. Stay in contact though. We might
Oh,
still need your help.
Wilbur, do you have a Switch at all?
Master, I have calculated the airship will pass.
Actually, never mind. This
50
game is out on
meters
more than just the
within
Switch. I just
25
played it on the
minutes
Switch.
before making
Um,
contact with the
have you ever
hollow
checked out
less than
Unicorn
30 seconds
Overlord?
thereafter.
Let's hurry, everyone.
Didn't expect this. Let's pick up the pace.
Okay.
Look, Wise, there's a key next to the enemy.
Yes, right next to the
I've
orangish yellow
detected a
circle
fissure
boy that
to
I
the
need.
upper level behind that door.
It's made by Vanillaware, who
That's
made
our
like the
target.
Dragon's Crown. No, wait, Dragon's Dogma. Wait, I think Dragon's Crown. I might be. Sorry, those two games get me confused. They made like Dragon's Crown, and they did some of like the crazy PS2 kind of stuff.
The lock is not
There's
smart
two
tech,
games that came out at
so
like the same
unfortunately,
time:
I
Soul
cannot help
Nomad
you
and the
open it.
World Eater, and Odin Spear. I think they did Odin Spear. They also did that Sentinel, like Aegis Sentinel 13 or something. But if you like Final Fantasy Tactics, it's the most
Let's keep going.
what if we did Final Fantasy Tactics and we like cranked it up a notch game I've ever seen. I played through it recently and had a great time. Instead of controlling just specific units, you grab those units and make formations of like 5 people as the game goes on. And the combat is kind of like Fire Emblem E when you get into the fight with those formations, but going around the actual map for the combat is more like an RTS. Similar to the only other game I've seen do this is that weird Yu-Gi-Oh! Like War of the Roses game on the PlayStation 2. Like you real-time move around the map in the game, but then when you fight, it's like a Fire Emblem, your units doing the attacks based on the stuff that they have, but you can also like program, like custom program every single unit with how they do their stuff. Like if less than this, like it took it to a whole nother level that I'd not seen before.
Try taking a look with night vision mode.
Night vision mode? Crazy idea. I recommended it. I spent 80 hours on it and had a great time. This viewer thing's going crazy. It showed me 6 people, it showed me 1 people, it showed me 2 people.
Valve, the lock is... Sufficient gear coins paid. Authentication successful. Opening valve.
Yeah, we definitely want this. Oh, we do have 2 keys. I thought we only had 1.
Master, you can...
Start the elevator. Man. Yeah, this has been a good distraction. That nap was good too. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna have with the chicken burgers. I haven't really planned that far ahead. I have a bunch of rice and like risotto things that I need to make. But I don't know that that's what I want to make today. I kind of just want to chill. Honestly, if I had some factor boxes, I'd probably just be making those. The irony. I also need to take care of 1 or 2 chores. I really don't want to, just because. Ah! Oh, yeah, I'll be honest, it'll be quite the journey. Because I have never driven to Ontario, but I have driven to here from, I have driven from here to, near the border before, and it's, it's not a day, but, like, it is a time. Oh, man, I'm gonna get rid of these guys, because they are annoying to deal with. Yep. I probably shouldn't have done this, but at least it'll hit the boss. Okay, the mid-boss is not a true boss. These guys shooting me are like really disrupting my combat flow, and they're so far away from everyone else that it's easy to miss them. There we go. But yeah, we'll actually, like I said, we'll be in November. We're flying into Halifax because I've never been to Nova Scotia. We'll spend a couple days there, drive up to the Bay of Fundy, drive into... What's the capital of Prince Edward Island? Charlottetown? Is that right? Drive to Charlottetown, spend the rest of our time there. I think in January the plan was to go to Newfoundland as well, just because I've not been there either.
I have located a hollow exit that leads to the rooftop. Nearby thermal signal detected. Biometric signature matched. Rain.
Oh, I have seen her in the shop before. Yeah.
There's enemies everywhere.
Let's approach the target with caution.
Let's approach with caution.
Why'd the lights go out?
As I go, boom.
What's up with the lights today?
What's up with the lights today?
Haunted or something?
I just like to travel a lot. My like life goals were to go to all 7 continents and go to Japan. I've done both of those now, but I also wanted to do all the U.S. states and territories as well as the Canadian provinces and territories. And after those 4 that we're hitting in the next 6 to 8 months, I really just have Saskatchewan and
You won't have the chance to tip your friends off.
the territories left.
Copy that.
Okay, that's annoying. Get ahead of you. States-wise, I only have like 5 left in 3 territories. I'm hoping to hit 2 territories next year, but we'll see. What I've learned from planning these trips for years is that don't plan too far out in the future because stuff will happen.
The enemies have left the rooftop.
New opportunities will show up, other opportunities will go away. Life finds a way of just making it kind of pointless to plan that far ahead. Even though I think I just do it, again, to give myself homework so that my brain isn't calm. Let's get these shield guys down. I don't need them attacking me from behind.
Roger.
While we're doing other stuff.
Move it.
Yeah. Well, when I started having like the ability to travel more and like stuff like that, I got in this bad habit of trying to like map out like the next 3 to 5 years kind of thing. And inevitably what I noticed is it caused me a lot more frustration because stuff would happen. And then it's like, oh, and this is throwing off my whole plan, but like the plan isn't real. It's theory. It's for fun theory. I don't want to ult, because I feel like we're going to fight a boss soon. But it's also one of these things where it's like I don't want to wait too long because you never know what life has in store for you. You may end up like not being able to travel because of work changes or health changes or like having a family, stuff like that. So it's an interesting balance. Yeah, I think it's good to have plans and healthy to have plans, but not to be like if the plan doesn't go perfect, then everything is over.
Captain, didn't the employer ask us to bring her back and find out how much she leaked?
They're already onto us. We won't get away if we're stuck carrying dead weight. We were paid to do a job. We completed our primary task. There's no point in putting our lives on the line. We'll just say she didn't survive the ether corruption.
Oh no.
Sorry, but it's your own fault for knowing too much.
Skitter, 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 skitter. Oh, that wasn't the bad guy's legs.
Oh no! They've taken the hostage!
Corin looks so startled that she took them out.
Leave the hostage! Everyone, retreat!
Should we pursue Sir Lycon?
No. Saving Miss Rain and the airship is more important.
Rain! Rain! Are you okay? Don't worry, you're safe. We're friends of Nicole. We're here to save you.
You're really here to save me? Wait,
Get to the rooftop. We're running out of time. The court's airship is about to...
What was that?
It came from above.
Reporting in, Captain. The timed explosives have detonated as planned. Hollow structural
Oh,
changes have been detected.
it's giving me the option. We're snoozing the ad.
Copy that. Heh. They took the hostage back, but they can't save the airship now.
Master, a significant change to the upper floors of the building has been detected. The path to the rooftop is gone.
Those thugs did it. No wonder they abandoned the hostage. They were prepared for this.
Fairy, search for another path to the rooftop immediately.
Master, I have located a hollow exit leading to the exit is located
Let's go.
near Ballet Twins Tower, as we have to traverse high corruption areas along the way, possibly encountering...
Don't worry, Master Proxy. I know you must be physically and mentally exhausted, Miss Rain. But we're counting on you to deal with the airship.
If all we need is to break control over the airship, I can disable the jamming equipment as soon as we reach the rooftop. But I heard them say to ensure the plan went smoothly, everyone on board was knocked out. Is there anyone left to steer it out of...
There's one cyborg boy.
That's a bit of a problem. Billy is still awake, but he doesn't know how to pilot an airship.
Rain being able to free the airship is already sufficient. Please leave the rest to Victoria Housekeeping. According to our intel, the airship should fly a short distance above the Ballet Twin. Since the airship lacks a pilot, I shall be the replacement.
Don't mind me just jumping on the moving airship to pilot it so it doesn't crash.
The original exit has been destroyed. They really didn't hold back. Luckily, Master Proxy has found us another way out.
So many ethereals on the way to Tower B. Is it really okay?
Please, leave them to us.
Yeah.
We'll be counting on you then.
Now that I've recharged, it's time I get serious.
Someone fed her
Try all
candy.
the tools you can find. Increasing visibility will help us see the enemies
Well then.
earlier.
That's my fault
Have time to play with you right now.
for moving too quickly. Well then.
Please, let us through.
And some of these I really just couldn't dodge.
Don't get in my way.
I was trying to go around it.
Oh, finally.
That's fine though. Look at this anti-corruption spot.
Okay, Master Proxy?
Here. Oh man.
Out of the way.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the flashlight. I've been meaning to use it, but I keep not. Oh, can I not use it? Adjacent areas are... Oh, okay. It just lights up the areas. Oh, don't have a choice on this one. That's fine. We'll make it. There's the last thingy we need.
We've made it through.
We don't super need heals, so we'll take the thing that revives us. Press the button.
The Tower B lobby is right ahead.
Let's go. I'm pretty sure something's gonna land on us to fight, though.
Master, I have...
Spatial fissure connecting to the rooftop, where there's a hollow disaster happening at the Ballet Twins. To ensure the charity performance should be held accordingly. I forgot how to read. Even though their souls linger on. So there was a story about like about siblings that were trapped in here, and I wonder if they became the dancer things, because we have seen at the beginning of the game, if humans are in the hollow for too long, they can turn into ethereals.
We're here. That's the exit.
Prepare to break through.
Right.
Right.
Wait. Something isn't right.
So man, I hope I can get the audio stuff sorted, because
The music.
if I have to do a sing-along thing for the punishment wheel from the subathon in September. Be kind of frustrating if the audio is just crashing out on me other times.
It seems our guests haven't had enough fun yet.
Hate that. You're...
What? There's two of them.
Is the story actually true? We're running out of time.
Rest assured, Master Proxy. For Victoria housekeeping, it's plenty of time.
Your wish is our command.
I didn't realize she has like kunai on her dress. Or maybe they're not. Maybe they're like stakes. Oh, then I got a second look at them.
Are they the Dancer Sisters?
They do have the style of dancers.
I want to be able to see both of them. There we go. I was a little bit worried about exactly. No. Since they're both right here, we'll ult. We'll get more ult as time goes on. So.
Ether activity increased. They're getting violent. Be careful.
Ah, teleports. Interesting. I do like how there's just more and more different types of boss mechanics that are being introduced. Ow. That hurt a lot.
Move it.
Come on. Yes, get close enough so you both get hit.
My way. Full power.
That's one frenzied ethereal. Watch out.
Nope. Ooh, good double dodge. Oh dear. I'm trying. Oh my. That's crazy. These are really cool bosses. Like the excavator boss was neat just because it was so like big compared to everything else we'd fought. But these guys are like very frenetic. You really got to be keeping an eye on what's going on so you can try and like dodge both of them.
The airship is almost here.
But once we get one of them down, I think it'll be obviously a lot easier. Ow, 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 ow. Please just let me ruin your life. Please? It's locked onto the other one. Oh no, wait. Ah, crap. Is this gonna be one of those instances where if one of them's down, they start to bring the other one back? Yes, you have to kill them at around the same time. No! Oh no! Okay, don't go back in. Don't do that. Oh dear. I'm trying to dodge. It's not working. This is a crazy fight. I love it. I've unfortunately killed one of them way sooner than the other again.
Enemies are looking tired already.
Fortunately, Ambi is very damaged. If I can get both of them near... Okay, they're both near each other. Let's ult. Let's ult. Okay, they're both pretty close. I think we can... I think we got this.
Thanks for your business.
We got it. Oh, man. That was a good fight. Oh, wait.
We did it.
I was scared. I'm scared of a phase 2 a little
continues.
bit.
Onward.
I'm really glad I upgraded Ambi earlier this morning when I was just burning my in-game stamina.
Manager, I'm over here!
Billy!
Warning, the airship will reach the target location in 20 seconds. 10 seconds remaining.
Hurry up! We're not gonna make it!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I feel like he would be heavy.
Here we
Good work. We got everyone out.
Your Honor, I...
How are they doing?
Don't worry. It was a strong anesthetic, but they'll wake up in an hour or two.
We owe you big time, Lycon.
Big time.
Ah, you're too kind. We are honored to have worked with you, Master Proxy. It is thanks to your assistance we were able to safeguard our
I'm
master's
curious
honor.
if the symbols on his knuckles
Public security is that
mean
the rescue
anything in
squad and
particular.
Air Force are on the way.
Billy, we can't let Rain get taken in by public security. Her identity as a hacker is unique, and she hacked into the airship while under duress. We'll take her into the Hollow and make our exit from there. You know how to deal with public security when they get here, right?
I didn't inhale the gas, so I piloted the airship here for an emergency landing.
Yes,
upon
Coach the
discovering
robot.
what had happened. Oh, right.
He's a little bit dumb
Speaking of which,
sometimes.
after all that's happened, can we still hold the Vision trial?
Public security will likely take Perlman back and then reopen the trial.
I don't know why. Sometimes it seems like the factor bot
We'll
just
get going.
does not go. So we're doing it
Take care, guys.
ourselves.
Thanks! Punishing evil and upholding justice is the mission of the Cutting Hairs.
She still reminds me of
I wonder what
Jessie from
Nicole's
Pokemon
face
a lot.
is gonna look like when she wakes up and finds out what happened today.
I think in
What's that
part it's
sound?
because she does that like 90s, mid 2000s anime trope where she laughs to like the back of her hand,
Perlman!
which I feel like has fallen out of like tropedom for modern
Weren't
anime, but
expecting me to wake up
I
so
love it.
soon, were you? Those bastards. They pretended to agree to my demands, but they wanted me dead from the start.
yeah.
If I get taken back to public security, I doubt I'll even make it through the night. The way things are, I better get the heck out of New Eridu pronto.
I've been meaning to look up Eridu as a city name sounds familiar, and I don't know what. We did it! And we got an S.
Good morning. You remember what day it is, right?
I remember. We agreed to meet Rain today.
Rain sure is impressive. She only had it for a few days, and she already cracked it. I wonder how she's been doing lately. After getting out of the ballet twins, she stayed in a Victoria housekeeping safe house for fear of those militants.
Let's be sure to ask how she's really doing when we meet up later.
We're finally learning something about the memory unit, but Perlman managed to get away on the airship. The Vision Corporation trial had to be postponed. Also, I saw on internet the buyer of the ballet twins gave up buying the building and paid a penalty. For fear of those
Actually, well, thinking about it, I still need to
areas,
figure out the split
or
audio thing,
perhaps because the building was
because
almost
it's going to be
involved in an
problematic
airship
if like
hijacking.
it saves
Oh,
copyrighted
all that aside,
music into
let's
a
meet up with Rain
VOD,
first. Kaleda and
especially
Grace
since
will
a
be
lot of
coming
these
later,
VODs
too.
end up getting pushed to YouTube. So I need to make it so that there's a separate audio track specifically coming for the music. That and setting up the wheel is about all I have left. I don't know if I'm going to even bother with the Twitch Plays thing, because I broke a bunch of stuff on my computer
morning,
doing that,
managers.
kind of.
You're 5
And it's
minutes early.
unlikely people are going to push me into having to stay up all night. Not unless someone does something to like really make a concentrated
I've been
effort
laying
to
low
give a
these
lot of
days,
subs
but
and stuff.
Victoria Housekeeping has been
But
taking care of me.
I don't
I'll
really
be back
expect
my
that to be
normal
the
life
case.
soon. Thank you both for saving me. I don't know how I'll ever repay you.
Don't say that. It's thanks to you we saved the airship.
But if you don't mind me asking, how did you get mixed up in all of this?
Well, since it's you asking, I guess I don't have any reason to hide anything. A while ago, I was
For which
contacted
part,
by
the
an
split
unfamiliar
audio or
client
the
who refused to
Twitch
disclose
Plays
the
thing?
specifics of a job, but who was paying very
Oh wait,
well.
I uninstalled all
Pressed them
those
for
Python
details
things that
and
I
they said we
added, but
could
I think
meet.
I still have the TR
Yeah,
bot
I thought it was
in the virtual
suspicious,
joystick.
but I would...
So that's it. But you're amazing, Rain. Even taken hostage.
The split audio thing, there's a lot of videos on it, and a decent amount of big streamers do it, so there's full like walkthroughs and guides. I think it's just about making a separate audio input, one that captures your game and one that captures your sound, and then deselecting the sound one, or setting into like advanced audio settings in OBS, you can make it so that certain tracks aren't saved to the VOD. So having that separate track for the songs would stop
Their main
it.
reason for attacking
Or
the
you could just
airship
like
was to get rid of Perlman.
do it
They
and
also
not care.
mentioned some sacrifice?
But I don't want my stuff taken down.
Sacrifice?
I care too much.
What do you think they mean?
Sorry, that's all I know. Oh yeah.
The Twitch
I've
Plays
read
thing
the
is a
thing
lot
here.
harder.
It's all good.
Thanks so much.
With
Don't
the
mention it.
TR bot,
I'm
I was able to
just
get it so that
returning a
people
favor,
could
so
put
I'm not charging
inputs
this
into
time.
chat, and the
You're
bot
gonna investigate
responded.
the memory unit next, right? Guess I'll leave you to it then. I'm sure next time I
But
see you, it'll be as
it's a
customer at the
situation where I
video store.
needed to be
And
playing
as a
a
friend,
game
of course.
live and
You're
have
welcome
people
at
in
random
chat
play
to
anytime.
test it. So maybe I'll do that for a
Maybe the
stream
others should be
sometime in the
arriving soon,
future,
guys.
the next
We
like
should
week
be
or
getting
two.
back.
I'll post in the channel that I need people to help me test if a feature's working. But it's not really... It's for an edge case, really. It's not that immediate kind of thing. Yeah, and that's good, because I know they'll play copyright music in there, and it would suck to get copyright striked and stuff like that just for playing Fortnite. I think GTA has that issue too.
So, I hear you tried to find someone who could crack the memory unit and got dragged into another major incident.
I'm guessing it was Nicole who told you? It was a close call this time. Several of the cunning hairs almost met their end.
Anyway, at least everyone's safe now. It feels like the city's been on edge lately. But maybe it's because I'm always thinking I wanted to decrypt the data on that memory unit as soon as possible. But now I'm a little...
I mean, that's fair, because, like,
Don't worry, sweet pea. Whatever we find on it, we'll
if
face
it happens, like, it's... The onus is
Grace is
on
right.
you as, like, the little guy
Would you do the honors?
Yes, Master.
to, like, get it
Analyzing
fixed or
memory
avoid
unit
it.
data.
It can be very tricky. And even some
Master,
stuff,
a
like,
fragment of
I
audio
have
data
stuff for,
has
like,
been
royalty-free
detected.
music.
Its last recorded
I've not been
system
using it
time
as
is the
much
day before
while
the
playing this
fall of
game,
the
because,
old
well, the
capital.
music in this game is really good.
Audio data.
But, like, my first couple videos with the
Are you able
royalty
to
free
play
music
audio?
still got a copyright
Affirmative.
notice on the
In that case,
on
do the
YouTube.
honors.
Not like this is a
Loading
copyright
audio.
strike, but
Please
like
wait.
saying, hey, this has been flagged for copyright because it's royalty free music. It's not copyright free music. They just don't collect royalty on it. So it's still flagged.
It's my old man.
It got content ID
Sounds like he's
claimed,
hurt.
but not like copyright
Calm
restriction.
down, sweet pea. This recording was years ago. Horse is talking to someone.
I told you. Pretend you know nothing. We'd all be fine.
Yeah, but because it was just content ID claimed, and it's not like a royalty issue, they didn't really do anything. And also, no one watches my YouTube anyways. I think I have one subscriber, and it's like someone from work or something. I don't even think they really watch it. I think they were just being nice.
You idiot.
I actually grew way faster on Twitch than on YouTube. Which, in my mind, makes sense because of the community aspect of Twitch. But I had it restreaming to both just in case.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, I
Consider
agree.
it your last wish. It's called a sacrifice.
What did he say?
Sacrifice?
Especially since I'm not editing the
just
stuff,
say
I'm just
sacrifice?
pushing out the VODs.
What's up with you two, Faith?
Like, I feel like the normal progression is have edited special videos that play to the algorithm and have the special
A
thumbnails,
reliable
get
source
attention
informed
that
us
way, and then it's
that the
easier
reason
to pivot
someone
to
was
Twitch
going
because
after
your
the
audience
Port's
will, like,
airship was to do
pivot
away
with you.
Perlman.
But I kind of did
Those same people
the
mentioned
opposite.
the
I was
word
like,
sacrifice.
Twitch, join a community, have a good time, all that kind of stuff, and I'll just, like, push out the
Perlman
whole
is somehow related to
multi-hour
what we're
VODs to
investigating?
YouTube because I don't like
The
editing
words
that
right
much.
out of my mouth, Kaleda. But Perlman hasn't been heard from since he stole the airship. He's probably already run off to the outer ring, right?
All right. We'll just have to find out what's going on over there then.
Robot legs?
I never expected to be investigating the same matter as our guide. Sir Lycon, they know about the sacrifice. Is it okay to let them continue their investigation?
It's no issue. Master has had a change of plan and given us new instructions.
Oh yeah, the Potato Bomb Squad
Provide
stuff has
them
been very
assistance or
helpful.
guidance as needed.
I've learned a lot,
They're too
made good
involved to keep
friends,
them
and
out. But perhaps
all that.
they can become our allies.
I know. I'm trying to think of the correct way to phrase this. I've had nothing but good experiences, and I was able to make affiliate very quickly. As I believe were like Shane and Rex and several other people. I always try and focus on trying to help out the affiliates, to try, like, push people to try and get them up there, because I know it's a big hurdle. But I was watching someone today, and they were very clearly frustrated that they weren't getting more raids and stuff, and because of that, they felt like it was kind of pointless, and they were losing hope. And I was like, it's not that. It's just some of it's luck. Some of it takes time. Some of it, it is a grind. But I can also understand being frustrated by it, so I just kind of like watch them vent. Yeah, I was actually pretty happy, because when I was doing research, I had seen that some places were talked about, like, groups can be kind of hit or miss because they, it might help, like, the big members of the group, but some of the smaller ones. But basically, it's like some groups funnel all their stuff to, like, 1 or 2 big members. And that hasn't really been the case from what I've seen. So, I've really enjoyed. I need to figure out how to set up a Potato Bomb Squad, check-in. I assume it's just a custom sound in Blurp or something. Let me check real quick to see if that's the end. It's either the end or we're very close. Yeah, that might be the end. Save Hacker Rain. You see, midnight sorry, an alarm for 7 p.m. I don't know why it's set for that. Sacrifice. What exactly is it? Exhausted. Don't worry, our proxy career won't stop here. Yep, so I believe this is the end of where the game is released currently. I believe we have... Oh, dear. We got a lot of stuff for that. Thank you. I'm definitely still going to continue to play the game, level people up and all that. But... yeah, it's been a great time. If people aren't playing the game, I recommend it. I've just had a great time with it, which is surprising because when I was playing Wuthering Waves, I was like, I like it well enough. Like I enjoy it, but like I'm not really big into open world kind of stuff. So I got you to download it. I mean, if you stream it, I mean, I try and be there anyways because you're on affiliate push and it's fun to hang out, but like if you stream it, I'll definitely be there, and I'll give whatever advice I can. I'm not an expert. This is my first game of this style, but I'm just making sure. I don't think any of those are to be picked up. So we got one exploration thing. This friendship event. Friendship event isn't actually out yet. I think it comes out in like tomorrow. I mean, the advice I received, and the advice that I recommend is play what you want to play. It's a little bit of a double-edged sword, obviously, Like if you play something super niche, you're less likely to. What is that? What is this? What is this thing? I've never seen this before in my life. Voucher prepare tickets, prize pool, proof of dedication, dedicate participate. Interesting. Oh, I can pick one of these. Okay, hold on. Maybe this will fix the issue I was having. Detail view. That is for attack. That is for stun. One of the issues I was having is Lycoan, Ellen Jo, and I think Shikaku, I'd have to look at her name again, are a pretty good combo team. Ellen Jo's one of the most powerful characters according to my friend Teague, and having the three of them together would buff each other up a lot, but I don't have a good weapon for him, so I might be able to get around that by doing this. Let me see what he needs.
Ready and waiting.
I shall follow your orders.
What kind of weapons does he use? He uses... Wait, really?
I'm at your disposal.
He uses stun type weapons? I would not have guessed that, actually. Let's see what they got. So this is a stun. I mean, I'll take it, just because I don't have anything for him right now. And this will actually very much help me with my pivoting to using him.
Awaiting for...
I shall follow your orders.
Oops. Let's see. Yeah, we have one S rank weapon, which doesn't fit him. And I actually maxed out this. I got 4 of these, like back to back. I've actually got 1 extra, but he can't use it, which is a shame because it does ice. So let me see. Attacker gains 1 charge attack every 3 seconds, stacking up to 6 times. When launching your EX special, consumes all charges. Increases days. I mean, I will give it to him just because he has nothing. And then we will, I have plenty of these, so I might be able to... There's an A rank one. Sorry, this is the kind of stuff that I usually do off stream because it's kind of boring to watch. Oh wait, are these the... Wait, what? Are these all the same thing? I don't know. Some of this stuff is... I'm not smart enough for it yet. And this will give us 2 of those. I think... Yeah, we don't have enough. To kind of fully max it out. But I'll stick this in here for now just so that it's something. But yeah, so I feel like that was a pretty short stream. But what I will say is, as one final thing, we'll do it one last time. We'll do the little factor shout out. Please check out the link below or go to my panel on Twitch. There's a... If you follow the link and go through with Getting Factor to get kind of healthy meals that are delivered to you, that are kind of tailored a bit to your dietary needs or your goals. They're easy to make, only take like 2 minutes to get done, easy to clean up, don't have to deal with dishes, don't have to deal with go to the grocery store. Sorry, I'm very sleepy. Yeah, it's 50% off the first box and 20% off the next month's boxes. And I checked, they do actually ship to most of Canada. They don't do Saskatchewan and westward, and they don't do Newfoundland for some reason. But Yeah, let us see. I'm gonna check if there's anyone on affiliate push. I do not see anyone on affiliate push. Let's we'll raid into Vigilante because yesterday was his birthday. As we learned, he is both 29 and 40 at the same time, or something.
Happy belated 29th and 40th birthday. Thanks, King of No Eyebrow. Welcome in.
And give Vigilante some love.
Average of some. Oh fuck, man! That night with 13 funnel files over figures. What are you doing in my swamp? Oh, cool. King of No Eyebrow. Thanks for the raid. 4 people. I'm about to get. Yep, here they come. Where is it? Raid me. When you raid me, shit happens in the game. So now I'm waiting for shit to happen in the game.
While you're waiting, I'm having a bass ball.
And
A
you
bass
also
ball.
get 1,000 points. Use them wisely. Thank you so much. An added bonus, yes. It is indeed. It doesn't seem to be happening though. It told me you rated.
We'll do our 10 goal.
Am I still in a safe? Oh, the cooldown. Look, 7 seconds.
I got a hat. So I'm having a boss battle, and I said bass bottle.
A bass bottle.
Words are hard. I need a shirt.
Okay.